Okay, so the hearing for Diddy has ended and I've written some cliff notes so we can get through everything in less than 10 minutes. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Daily and consistent content, and let's get straight into this video. So, court hearing cliff notes. Diddy was brought in, guys, through, the holding cell. He was smiling. He was in a great mood. He was hugging his lawyers and talking to them. His mother and children, his two daughters, were also present at the hearing. So in my opinion, I believe his mother and his children there was used as some kind of technique to show that he is a family man. Now, a trial date has been set for the 5th of May 2025, but in all honesty, I don't think it's going to take place then. I think it's going to be delayed. AUSA Johnson, which is obviously against Diddy, says our investigation is ongoing, so there could be a superseding indictment and production is to be completed by the end of the year. Superseding indictment is very bad news for this man. They are still looking for charges. A superseding indictment, guys. Do you guys know what that even means? I'm going to find the absolutely specific definition of this. And for those who don't know what a superseding indictment is, it is at any time before entry of plea of guilty to an indictment or information or commencement of a trial thereof, another indictment or information is filed in the same court charging the defendant with an offense charged or attempted to be charged in the first instrument. Basically, a lot more coming his way is basically what they were, inferring to. They have also admitted that they have 1 terabyte of information collected from Diddy, not 1 gigabyte, 1 terabyte, 96 devices from March from LA, Miami, and his person at a private airport in Florida. A person at an airport in Florida, information was seized from them. Why? Because that doesn't make any sense to me. Very intriguing. From airport, 9 devices were seized. From Miami, 36 devices were seized. 29 have been extracted and 17 will be produced in our next production. LA, 51 seized and 27 will be produced in our next production. AUSA Johnson and the team against Diddy have also subpoenaed out to Combs Global. Combs Global, guys, have officially been subpoenaed. Diddy's lawyers desperately want a gag order. They don't want any information leaking. That is the narrative. The opposition says to defer from a gag order. AUSA Johnson says that Diddy's lawyers are trying to exclude a damning piece of evidence, which is the video of Diddy and Cassie in the hotel that we all saw. AUSA Johnson also says that we have concerns about Diddy's lawyer's statements that he accused the government of engaging in a racist prosecution by stating that the government is trying to take down a successful black man. Diddy is remaining detained as of right now. There is no bail application in front of the judge. The next hearing is going to be December 18th, 2 p.m. for discovery. Now, there is no bail application in front of the judge, and we all discussed and saw that, of course, there was an appeal. There was, a letter written by Diddy's lawyers towards the judge because they obviously wanted this man out ASAP. However, that bail application was not in front of the judge. So last minute, something has changed from Diddy's team where they don't want to put that out there. My guess is this. They are waiting, most likely, to have the application to appeal for the judge in front of him to see around the time of the second hearing on December 18th. Why? Because that is the time around Christmas. And of course, he's already set the tone. He's got his mum there. He's got his kids there. He's showing that he's a family man. They were used as manipulative toys, in my opinion, to show the judge that, look, I am a family man. My children are still supporting me throughout everything that is going on. My mother is here, but I'm not going to give you the bail application right now because I've been denied twice. So let me wait till around the holidays, around Christmas, to then give you that bail application, because it is very bizarre. Because when I read those legal documents where Diddy's lawyers wrote out very long letters explaining why he should be out of jail and have a bail, but that for some reason did not get submitted for the judge to see. They're holding on to it and they're using it at a time for Christmas, holidays. That is the time. The main points of information are the ones that I have said to you guys in these cliff notes. And I'm also going to put it in the comment box below so that you guys can read these cliff notes as well whilst I am speaking them out to you guys. It wasn't a long hearing. I believe it was around 30 to 45 minutes, but a lot of important information. Who was that person where at an airport in Florida you had to seize information from? 1 terabyte of information is a large chunk of potential evidence that they have on this man. That doesn't even include the hotel footage of Diddy beating up Cassie. It doesn't even include that, and that in itself is huge. They also admitted in this hearing that some of the material that they collected was damaged. Now, either it was damaged during collection or damaged upon sight when they were collecting. And in my opinion, I think some of the stuff was just naturally damaged here and there. Diddy, clearly, this whole hearing shows to me that Diddy is very vindictive and manipulative, and he would use things against people. Why? Because even up until this day, prior to Cassie's lawsuit, this man was just chilling with 1 terabyte of evidence on people that he could use whenever he wanted on them. That is, in my opinion, how this man got so higher up, where he leveraged things, listened to executives, and therefore probably did what they told him to do. He learned from them, because you all learn from somebody. Ain't nobody coming out the womb acting a damn fool. You learn from people, and he had all of this information. 1 terabyte, 96 devices from March from LA, a person at a private airport in Florida. Where did they even get the intel to collect that? I truly don't understand. Subpoenaed out to Combs Global is crazy. So other people that work for his enterprise are going to be subpoenaed, are going to be speaking up. So his trial date is set to be for May 2025, and it's going to be one of the most televised, reported trials ever. Now, whilst his own trial isn't going to be televised specifically, but of course cameras are going to be everywhere outside the courthouse, where everybody is going to be reporting on this and concerning and discussing this. But I don't think that this trial is going to take place in April, May 2025, May specifically, from what we've been told in this hearing. Why? They've got so much to go through. 1 terabyte of information is an insane amount. So I think that this Speedy Trial Act and this whole May, act, and May is going to be the time, and Diddy's like, yep, May's the time, was all being done via Diddy's lawyers just to please Diddy. All they want to do is please their client, and therefore they've pleased him for now, and he thinks that May is the time. But in actual fact, guys, time is going to be delayed. The courts and cases, everything's going to be adjourned, delayed, and I wouldn't be surprised if this begins December next year properly for the trial. I don't think that this is going to begin in May. It's way too big of a case. These cases, if you look at history and cases like this, they normally take a good 2 years before they even go to trial. So the fact that this man wants to go to trial in 6 months is insane, is a reflection of his delusional and ego, because he thinks that he can get out there, say his piece, everybody listens to him, and then he's a walking man, free. I don't think that's going to take place. And I feel like Diddy's lawyers know that, but Diddy is pressuring them to say, I want this is what I want it to be, and therefore he's gotten what he wanted. He's back in his cell saying, May is the time. May is when I'm going to get out. May is when I'm going to say my piece and etc. Like this is some R&B music video, when really and truly that's not going to take place at all. Wanted to give you guys some quick updates on this hearing. Wanted to give you guys, cliff notes, because there was a lot of information, but if I can cram it in under 10 minutes as well as write it out for you guys, then of course we can get through everything in a very quick, efficient manner, because we're going to get a lot of these legal documents. In the past 3 days, I've presented to you videos with multiple different legal documents that have been published. We're going to get a lot of information like this. I can't drag it out for you guys. We got to get all this information in less than 10 minutes. Make a mental note. You guys can return to these videos if you guys wish to, but so when new things come out, we're all updated. Subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I would really appreciate you guys subscribing, because I'm giving you this content 24/7, nearly 7-8 videos released just in the last 24 hours. So I'm definitely working overtime. So do subscribe, comment down below, please, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.